might be less beneficial than being able to go up a pound, 2 pounds, whatever, 3 pounds even. And I also have these things. They have smaller ones of these. These are plate mates, magnetic. They'll stick, you know, to, I use them to stick to the dumbbells, but when I'm really feeling crazy on the hammer curls and not going good form, I'll load those things up. All right, Diet Coke time. Auto tracker might have missed that last lift. So I think what I need over here is a seat. All right. So for a long time, I wasn't doing this kind of curling. We just kind of kept doing hammer curls. I had a problem with my elbow that I haven't had surgery on. Still have a problem with it, I guess, but didn't get anything but double cortisone shots in there. And that's made a difference in some things. I can't throw a football like I used to be able to, but I can't straighten my arm all the way out. But I think it's time, folks, to actually get back into working the bicep in more ways than one. Curling, hammers, concentrations, some reverse curls. That's an exercise I absolutely hate, is reverse curls. And maybe we'll make a video of me suffering through that. I have to break out the 5-pound bar though, or the 5-foot bar. Then we've got, we could set it up at some point, the landmine, and do, with the cable, you could do hammers with that. I don't know if I have, actually I do have a bar. So I might as well make as many videos as I can. You never know when a video will actually be successful in here, but this goes on the end of the barbell, and so you can actually do, you could do single arm curls with it, or if I adjust this, I could, you know, work both. Okay. I don't know if we're going to do hammers after this. I think this might be a good week to skip hammers. All right, I gotta get motivated. So, we have 35, 2 10s on each side, 55, 56 pounds, times 2, 112, plus a 20-pound bar, 132. I'm trying to get a couple reps of this. So hopefully there was one good rep in there. Last week I strict curled that 130 for 1 rep, and then we did 140. But without the wall, it's easier to do more reps. So we're going to set, I guess it will be a PR for curling, because I never really tried to max out until last week. And at my age, folks, I need to not do this another week in a row. So So hopefully we'll be smart and we will not do this again next week, even though I'll be thinking about it like, oh, I gotta put some more weight on there. So I might, the lighting's terrible in here. As far as seeing any kind of definition in the arms, the shoulders, the tricep. I'll probably, hopefully, if I combine all 3 videos into one, we'll try and do a before and after with good lighting so you guys can see if there's any improvement. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. All right, let's get some Diet Coke. Hopefully the camera will not flip out again. Follow me, follow me. Good boy. That's a good boy. So we've been recording for 39 minutes, folks. Holy cow. All 3 cameras have that much room on them. One's shooting 4K, I think 60, and it's a selfie cam. It's kind of ridiculous. But it's portrait mode too. So if I ever do this and I can live stream, you know, you see Mike O'Hearn, who's got to be on steroids, 50 plus years old, still benching over 500 pounds, and looks like he does. Kind of unbelievable. But, you know, he does his live streams. I don't know that Larry Wheels does live streams or Eddie or any of those guys, but it'd be kind of fun to do a live stream and get some interaction. Oh, yeah, you know, people go, oh, yeah, put more weight on there, you know. All right. And then, of course, I get injured, and then we're done for a while, right? Hopefully not, but and then, of course, if I'm doing bench press and I have a spotter, we'll have somebody to call the police, hopefully. Hey, somebody's getting choked out by the barbell. You know, I think this week I might use the slingshot inside of the cage and do flat bench. Maybe I'll max out. I wish my shoulder was like it was before. This goes back over 2 years now. It was like it was using the slingshot. The weights you've seen me use are pale in comparison to where I would be. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do that. And of course, I won't be lifting as much as what I do on the decline, but it'd be cool. I won't be able to probably hit my chest. I'll have to have the bar set, you know, whatever the height is above it. Because, you know, since my stomach sits higher than my chest, I can't just roll the bar down, right? I won't be able to get out of there. I'd have to really roll it down, and we don't want to, you know, crush our privates, right? So, yep. So I don't know how that's going to work, folks. And for the tracking camera, I'm talking about the power rack over here. So I've got I actually have 3 benches. We could actually consider using this shitty bench that I have for the hell of it, just to see if we could break it. It's rated, I think, for 300 pounds, something like that, 300 or 500, I don't know, but you don't know whether that's the user and the weight. And there's no way that thing would probably hold up 500 pounds plus somebody with my body weight, but you never know. But that might be kind of fun to put that weight on there and just see if the bench will collapse with me on it. And, you know, maybe not. Actually, that's a bad idea. Bad idea. All right. So this video has gone on for a long ass time. And I doubt I'm basically just talking to myself at this point. All right. So for the shorts, YouTube shorts, we've got 35, 2 10s, and a 5. So 60 pounds plus a 1 pound increment weight, 61 plus a 20 pound bar. So we've got 142 pounds here. Standing curl. And that wasn't strict curl. We did strict curl 140 last week. But that's I think that's a PR for me. So pat yourself on the back. Thanks for checking out the video. Please like, please subscribe. All right, so that was promising, folks. Question is, do we risk any damage? Now, it would be stupid for me, I think, to do any additional bicep stuff after this. Not even like a, you know, lighter set. I'm almost thinking, let's see, 1 1/4 each side. We could put a 1/2 pounder on there, but let's just go 2.5 pounds on here. And 145 will be a nice, track camera screwed up. 145 would be a nice jumping off point, I think. You hear that auto tracker camera? 145 is where we are going to jump off. Now I forgot how much I paid for these, but I tell you, at the time I think I felt ripped off. You know, this other weight is like $1 a pound, and then those are like $4 a pound. And then you weigh them, they weren't even like perfectly 1 pound, you know, like you would hope to see 0.10, 0.75, 0.50, but they were, you know, slightly off. Okay, not that the body's really going to notice 0.01 pounds, 0.025 pounds, whatever. All right. We are closing in on 50 minutes. So if I could just get to an hour and then have, I don't need 4,000 people to watch this, 3,800 people to watch this fucking video and get me 4,000 watch hours, the subscribers will come. Somehow we've been getting some subscribers. I think we've shot up in the last, you know, couple weeks. It's gonna take time. Funny thing is, there's all kinds of ways to get subscribers. There's, you know, one of the ways I started off with one of my channels was like sub for sub. Sometimes you just have such popular content that you end up with, you know, 7,000 subscribers in a few months. That's happened to me before. But then, you know, getting that number bigger is another story. And keeping those people. So, in a little bit, we'll do 145. New PR. New PR. Now, will the form be, you know, PR worthy? Probably not. If I was doing strict curl up against the wall, I'm almost tempted to do that, folks, but I don't think I want to try it. do I? Should we go for it? Should we try and, we've already set one PR. Let's screw it. Let's do it. So I'm going to move this camera over to this spot right there. So that's going to be that'll be our spot. I move these weights out of the way. You know, this rug, you guys will be watching these videos a year from now. This fucking rug's still gonna be sitting here. All right, camera, follow me over. So at least we have one camera that's got me. So this is gonna be difficult. You know, part of the whole strain of this is just gonna be getting from the present location over to that without tripping and killing myself. So let's get the bar ready by putting it here. And I don't even know how these guys start. I think, you know, they don't have to pick the shit up off the ground. Now I'm a long way from any world records, but I am totally natural. You know, the only hormones and steroids I'm getting is from the food I'm eating, right? Makes you wonder though, one day I'm probably going to do this video and maybe I'll substitute some bumper plates for it, but you know, you figure, you hear like, oh, if you were to do roids, your bench press would go up 30% or something, right? And so it's like, oh, if I did that, I might almost have 5 plates on there for, you know, 1 rep. Actually, that would be 5 plates, right? That would be pretty damn awesome. You know, this curling exercise, I don't know if I'd get 30% out, but if I did, then where the hell would that put us at, folks? This is 150 the math would be easier. We just say 45 more pounds. 40, let's say 40 more pounds. We would be at like 182. Oh, this is what I want to talk about while we're waiting till I feel ready to go. I looked up, you know, what's a good weight to do for strict curl, and you know, whether I weigh 240 pounds or 260 like I do now, or 280, my bicep is probably not going to get much stronger and allow me to do a whole lot more. It's weird how that works. Where the tricep and the chest and the back, maybe another story, and the legs. But I was looking at the weight and it's like, I'm thinking, you know, I go to the gym, you know, a lot of times I'm definitely stronger than everybody. Well, it's more than a lot. It's pretty much every time, right? Depending on the exercise. You know, there'll be plenty of people that out deadlift me, out squat me, but pure upper body, usually the strongest guy in there, or top 2, top 3. So I was thinking, gosh, my PR from last week, 140, ought to be pretty damn good. And I think for my age bracket, I would actually be able to compete with that. You know, and that would of course assume they did tested for steroids. Then I'd probably be that much more competitive. But I'm very curious if I could, you know, even where I would even be with my age and my body weight. Obviously, you know, the record being somewhere north of 200. We're nowhere near that. And even with some pharmaceutical help, we still would not be able to get over 200 pounds. At least I don't think we would be able to. Not at my age. All right, so we're going to try and strict form this. So butt and upper back up against the wall. I'm going to have a slight bend in my knees, and hopefully we can power this motherfucker up. All right, here we go. Oh, jeez. Nope. Can't get it, folks. Wow. That's a huge difference between 140 and 145. Holy shit. I actually thought, I'll try it again, because felt like we had a lot more power. You know, there's that one bodybuilder that jacked up his bicep and then pretty much jacked up his life. So probably should have stopped at the first attempt, but all right, so 140 it is for a while. Not sure why we couldn't get it. I think had we have swang over here, used a little bit of body, we'd have got it up there, but it wouldn't be a new PR. So thanks for checking out the videos, folks. Appreciate everybody that subscribed, and hope you all watch more. Thank you. All right, now we gotta shut off 3 cameras.